Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the spiritual guru inside of you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. How you doing today? And if no one has told you today that they love you, let me be the first. I love each and every single one of you because love makes the world go round and round and round. And truly, love is the greatest medicine of them all. And simply put, ladies and gentlemen, love always wins. But before we begin, what I need you to do is to like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ding. Hit the notification bell so we can give you phenomenal spiritual information every time we're here to help you become the spiritual guru inside of you. Okay, so before we begin, what I really want to emphasize is that today's message is about the government shutdown karma. What are we going to talk about here? Okay, what we're going to do is, like the old saying goes, let's tell the truth and shame the devil, as my Christian friends would say, in a nutshell. You see, this whole government shutdown, we want to get the blessing in the lesson. Who created this government shutdown in the United States of America? Ta-da! We the people. Like Maya Angelou said, people will show you who they are the first time. Believe them. And Donald Trump has shown us who he is the first time. During the first time he was in office, what was he? Person number 44 in 2016. He had the longest government shutdown, 35 days during his first tenure as President of the United States. And he promised that when he got into office, all those wonderful federal government jobs and things of that nature people had, they would be eliminated. So, why are we surprised that all of those people, like I said, we have to be accountable and take responsibility? This is where healing begins, is that the people who voted him in the office knew exactly what he gave you and what he offered you. He told you exactly what he was going to do. So my question for you is, did you get the blessing in the lesson? Did you fully understand your responsibility in this game? They're saying that approximately, I think it was about 75% of white men voted for Donald Trump and 65% of white women voted for Donald Trump. And ironically, a lot of them were of the lower socioeconomic bracket. They were the white upper middle class. They were the white, let's tell the truth, they were the white middle class and also the white lower class individuals. And those people are shocked and surprised that they're not getting their welfare checks. You see, because unfortunately, when you, and I want everybody to write this down right now, like I said, let's get the blessing and lesson. When you wish ill upon other people, you are the one that's going to get sick. Another saying that we always remembered is the fact that as you're pointing one finger at someone else, calling African American women welfare queens, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. Because the reality of the situation is the majority of the people on welfare are white individuals. And so now those checks have halted. They're not coming out. They're not coming to save you. In addition to that, we've got the whole breakdown of and the reason why. And this is not a political conversation. This is getting down to the facts, okay, of the situation. You know, they always say facts tell, but stories sell. And I want you to get the blessing and the lesson. I want you to get this story. Because the reality of the situation is that all this government shutdown, all those government checks, government employees are not getting paid. That is government individuals that benefit from EPT and food stamps and SNAP and welfare checks and things of that nature. People on disability, my veterans, and 65% of veterans voted for Trump. They are going to have issues with getting their checks and things and the like. So it has really ballooned, unfortunately, because of the fact that we're dealing with all of these issues. And a lot of people thought that they were going to be exonerated because they voted for Trump. But unfortunately, this president of the United States has chosen to focus primarily on helping his billionaire friends and himself. And like I said, he showed you who he was the first time. You should have believed him. And like we already know, he promised. You see, this country was founded, unfortunately, on lying, cheating, and stealing. And so we recognize him as what? Doing what? He lied, he cheated, and he's stealing right now, right before your eyes. And ta-da, you gave him absolute permission. So many people said that they didn't vote for this. No, exactly, you did. What it is, you voted for this for other people, but you didn't vote for it for yourself. And like I said, I want you to write this down because I want you to get the blessing in the lesson. It's called karma. You wish ill on other people, you are the one that is going to get sick. So, we always talk about, everybody wants to talk about the problem, but I am solution-oriented. Now you have the opportunity to rectify this situation. And we got to do it sooner than later. So, a couple of things that I want to share with you, what you need to do now, today, and that is change your vibrational frequency. Because if you understand, usually people who are poor is because they have a poor attitude, okay, poor education, and more importantly, they have a poor mindset. Ironically, people who are in the spiritual realm have what? A prosperity attitude. It's not just about the money. It's a prosperity attitude of wishing good on other people. And the word good is what? God. So start wishing change. You got to transform. Change your vibrational frequency of instead of hating on other people, okay? Love on other people. And as you love other people, what happens? More love comes back to you. It's real simple. So what you want to do is don't hate, participate. Participate in spreading good. Participate in spreading prosperity and abundance. And participate in furthering your prosperity and shifting and change and wishing all the love upon other people's situations and circumstances. People say, oh, that's hop hog. Well, listen, real simple. Think about when President Barack Obama ran for office. You see, that's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. He was a community organizer. They got the community together to come about, bring in greater prosperity and abundance to the community. So he knew he had to run for office, Senate, and then later on to President of the United States. And because he did that, he wished goodwill in other people. He got universal health care. Universal meaning everybody in the United States got health care. Now, it wasn't perfect, but it was on purpose because people with pre-existing conditions were not being denied health care that previously were being denied. And 40 million people signed on to it. And now all of those same people, and majority of them are what? Republican individuals, ironically, are now that's in jeopardy. And that's what the Democrats are trying to preserve for you. And I get back into that because it's so important. Because as he was wishing goodwill in other people, became president of the United States because his mother was trying to argue on the phone while she was suffering from cancer. Unfortunately, she transitioned. But think about it. If you have a cancer disease, from the stress of fighting to get the medication that you need in order to survive, not even thrive, just to survive, wore its weight on her immune system and broke it down even further to contribute to her demise. And see, this was predicated upon, once again, the Republicans fortifying that there was no universal health care to help her out. But see, this is what happens. It personally affected him, and then he turned around and flipped the script and started loving a lot of other people, making sure that universal health care was in existence for everybody, would save people and made people time, money, energy, and stress. And that's what we want to do. So I am asking you to sit back, number one, and figure out how you played a participatory role in this situation and counteract that and now give it a whole lot of love. Let's fortify it. Let's get a whole lot of love and focus on helping ourselves by spreading love to other individuals and including ourselves. And as we do, more prosperity and abundance will come to you. That's how it works. I always say the amount of money you have in your bank account is a reflection of how much love you're giving out in the world. Ta-da! And so if you're not having a whole lot of money in your bank account, you got to ask yourself, am I getting out a whole lot of love? Am I being positive? Am I being productive? Am I being supportive? Am I saying words every day? Only speak words of what? Prosperity, healing, and last but not least, speak word of blessings. Every time I go out and I do my job, I'm always saying, have a blessed day, have a blessed day, and a blessed day. And do you know, people have said to me, you have a blessed day too. You see, that reciprocity, that my principles coming back and forth, reciprocity, give and receive, give and receive, give and receive, give and receive. And you know what? This new career that I have developed has been very prosperous for me. Has helped me pay off my bills, including, and I'm not suffering from this government shutdown. So take a hint, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you got the blessing in the lesson. So if you like this information, what I want you to do, once again, is to like, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ding. Hit that notification bell. And in the comment below, tell me if you agree with that. You give a little love, you get a whole lot more love back, and you give a whole lot of prosperity and abundance and blessings to other people. What happens? It comes right back to you. Do you believe in karma? You reap what you sow? Oh yeah, by the way, one of my good Christian friends said he doesn't believe in karma. Actually, you do. Because in the Bible, everybody believes in you reap what you sow. So if you're sowing seeds of good and blessings of prosperity and abundance to other people and situations, circumstances, what happens? It comes back to you. That's called karma. Einstein called it cause and effect. Because you do this, this is the effect that you'll get. Same thing. Karma, cause and effect. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. All mean the same thing. The boomerang effect. You throw that boomerang out, what does it do? Reverts right back to you. So, do good, and I promise you, you will get good coming back to you. And what is the word good? And the word good? God. Blessings, peace, hetapu, namaste. Have a fantastic, glorious day. See you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.